Welcome back. Chester P. off the post-apocalyptic storyteller, The Past. The other tracks have been nothing but fire, thought-provoking, kind of stuff to make you dwell in your thoughts for a bit. Not the last one for sure. Definitely not the sunny side of life there. But really added to, yes, cat, instantly. He's going to start getting locked out. But The Past, let's check it out. I realize in a few days I will have had said I'm going to lock the cat out in the past. And I still will not have locked the cat out. It's all talk.
Down through the ages, the prophets have forewarned us that in one day, thousands of years of accomplishments could be wiped away by the destructive hand of power. Now that day has come. All communication with the outside world has stopped just 15 hours after the first nuclear bomb fell on Formosa. The whole world has been silenced, annihilated by nuclear bombs. 3 billion people murdered by 1,000 nuclear bombs and the lethal fallout. Maybe there's no one left to hear my voice, no living human being to record the end of the world. And now this is Ted Johnson for KBGE Radio.
For the low-life people who struggle to make change, and street-life people with nothing to take aim. People in the shadowy corners of dirty cell blocks take another step to the chambers of no pain. A dark soldier, my lifestyle's a file loader. King Cobra, life from the third boulder. Lifetimer, screaming at you sideliners. The mind status stands gate up in the pipeline. I write rhymes delivered as life for night riders. Third eyes blinded, my world's like it's Nosferatu's. Lost descendant from the holy mountains. Hold the only thing I'm mounting to hope is your soul departed on the thick blankets of grey clouds in the sky frantic. Bloodthirsty, arenas for the unworthy. Sun worship, children with their guns bursting. The air's dirty, the atmosphere is unworldly. Sat cursing, looking paro like the gods heard me. Wings burning, relentless, you can't curb me. No returning out of limits full of human vermin. No redemption, our legacy is bad intention. Dead religion, waiting for some intervention.
Our legacy is bad intentions. I would, doing a lot of lyrical breakdown in places here, there, and everywhere else. So not every single one. I'm going to kind of roll with it. There's some the accent getting lost in a couple areas, but most of it, I believe I'm following. I think it's good. It's good. It seems like this album is really worth a complete listen. So, I think for listening appreciation and reflection today, it'll be just, hey, I know we'll keep going. The artist will stay on the playlist. We'll sometimes I got to get reminded, so remind me or leave a link if possible. Robert lets me know, main bus rider. Links disappear on the regular. Who knew listening to this kind of lyrical content and talking about it openly would affect the algorithm in a negative way? I mean, it just never could have saw that coming.
No redemption, our legacy is bad intention. Dead religion, waiting for some intervention. No instructions, sentenced in a world rebelling. Deadly henchmen, killing any glory yelling. A new dimension of apocalyptic storytelling. And a bottle full of rum.
Nice! I had no clue I was getting a title drop in this one. I just for a bonus for moi. That's all. That's cool. Right? It's a regular thing. I just, it's nice to...
Yelling, a new dimension of apocalyptic storytelling. And a bottle full of rum for everybody feeling like tomorrow won't come.
There's some piratey language there.
Henchmen, killing any glory yelling. A new dimension of apocalyptic storytelling. And a bottle full of rum for everybody feeling like tomorrow won't come. sky's blood red and the clouds are all grey. For everybody trying to wish their troubles away, it goes 1 for the money, 2 for the crime, 3 for the victims of nothing but hard times. The sky's blood red and the clouds are all grey. For everybody trying to wish their troubles away. For all my low-life people who struggle to make change, street life people with nothing to take.
Here, this is my reflection as well. I don't think when we're talking about struggle within these bars, it's the same kind of struggle that say, the Harvard educated complain about when they appear in front of a collective body. I just think they're two different types of struggle. There's this intersection that makes them feel like they're part of the same movement, but I'm starting to realize it's not the same thing. It's here. These real life reflections, in my own personal opinion, because I don't actually know the artist at all, I'm guessing they come from more of a real life view of things. Then those ideas are co-opted to transfer wealth to the propaganda flag flyers or banner wavers, if you will, and then wham, bam-o, thank you, ma'am-o, pew, 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 couple to the chin, and we do it all again.
For all my low-life people who struggle to make change, street life people with nothing to take aim, people in the shadowy corners of dirty cell blocks, take another step to the chambers of no pain. The last standing, the last word of a masked bandit, left stranded in a city filled with hard targets, bombs falling, they whistle through the cold morning, old warnings for a new war that's now dawning. The streets heartless, shadows in our minds, darkness, high rises looking something like a giant's carcass, police assassin, bodies where the lights are flashing.
Because it's it's the wrong approach to communal living. It's a better approach to incarceration and warehousing human beings, but effective living, no.
High rises looking something like a giant's carcass, police assassin, bodies where the lights are flashing, no escaping, this world's taken 40 lashes, bloody pavements, murder is our entertainment, no retainers, death is now the next sedation, disembodied, the faithless and the extradited, take positions in the grave provided before.
It's funny, there's something in the entertainment there, and I'm reflecting about something I saw, and I actually have a position on both sides of the debate. It's the video game debate again. It's coming up. That's too violent. You're a pussy, or whatever your shot is. And I realized that I actually crossed that on that one Call of Duty, and so I get it. Some people can't even morally commit the crimes in the games. And then you can use that to test your, it's a good test. Because I couldn't wipe out the whole airport full of civilians. But I was able to play authority versus criminal dynamic and do what, had to be done depending on what side I played the role. And I played it for justice and I played it for evil. So, I've done, I've tried games as a D&D player, right? I played lawful good to chaotic evil. To, shit. It's, the fuck, Dragon Rim, Skyrim. It's the whole Assassin's Guild quest in Skyrim really helps you evaluate the moral decisions, because some of them come out poorly, so, right? You usurp the whole thing, become the leader, it's like, you can really contemplate the state of things. I have no idea, I kind of got lost. Oh, entertainment. Yeah, and that whole debate. And then I admit, so there's a gray area there. There's a line. At least there was for me. Once again, I think, all opinions for entertainment purposes only, but if there's no line, then maybe it is thus psychopathy you are steeped in.
Bodies where the lights are flashing, no escaping. This world's taken 40 lashes. Bloody pavements, murder is our entertainment. No retainers, death is now the next sedation. Disembodied, the faithless and the extradited. Take positions in the grave provided. Before riders, androids and killer virus. The web's wireless, tomorrow's like a desert full of wild hyenas. Politicians in the church, men of a new Gomorrah. No tomorrow, just some borrowed time for inhalation. Situations, crawling through the ventilation. No instruction.
No, I'm not trying to have such a good time, but the beat's solid, right? I mean, I could tune out the socially conscious lyrical content and just go with it. No, that's stupid. I don't really respect that. Believe I've openly railed against it before, but it could be done. That was close because I get a little. Is he? He's right here, so Hi, Hunter. He heard some words and some ideas. He's like, I don't want to tell you what he thinks because this is the problem with your elitists. Now, I'm not saying my cat is an elitist, but he does channel some ideas sometimes into the duck so they can come to me. And he is like, he thinks he should call the big guy because this whole scenario seems incredibly exploitable. That somehow positions of power and control can exploit all these ideas, fears, and hopes for their own means. What's that? Oh, yeah, no, I know. Filthy what you folks at the top get away with.
No tomorrow, just some borrowed time for inhalation. Situations, crawling through the ventilation. No instructions, sentenced in a world rebelling.
Crawling through the ventilation? You mean like John McClane coming up for Christmas time where Die Hard should be, at the top of your Christmas viewing list? Because John McClane in Pain is way better than An Elf on a Shelf. That one engages in liberating the hostages and freeing Nakatomi Plaza, and the other spies on you and helps you indoctrinate your kids. Wonder if that's a hard choice.
Deadly henchmen, killing any glory, yelling. A new dimension of apocalyptic storytelling. Ho, 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 and a bottle full of rum. For everybody feeling like tomorrow won't come. The sky's blood red and the clouds are all grey. For everybody trying to wish their troubles away. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the crime, 3 for the victims of nothing but hard times. The sky's blood red and the clouds are all grey. For everybody trying to wish their troubles away. Yeah, there it is.
Shit, the line's right there. If your thought leader came through the Harvard thought control pool, then my guess is at no point were hard times literally part of their dynamic, but they've co-opted yours as they continue to fly the globe in their private jets. Hey, what's good for me is not good for anybody else. All opinions for entertainment purposes, all Rollen is trying to reflect the elitist mentality, not his own. Me and Hunter just getting together, trying to laugh at the world as it burns fucking down.
Goes 1 for the money, 2 for the crime, 3 for the victims of nothing but hard times. The sky's blood red and the clouds are all grey. For everybody trying to wish their troubles away. All the low-life people who struggle to make change, and street-life people with nothing to take aim. People in the shadowy corners of dirty cell blocks, take another step to the chambers of no pain.
Sorry, this was cool, and Hunter just discovered the EQ. He just started tripping. He's like, what is that lights? Are those bugs? Are those fireflies I should attack and jump all over the screen? And just, he, you don't gotta believe me. You don't gotta believe me. He has done a couple things to ads. He stole a couple things we can't find now. And we're pretty sure because we've seen him carrying shit around in his mouth. So he's definitely that kind of guy. And then, He's actually blocked. He literally blocked someone on X by stepping on the keyboard. He's changed a screen where I had to figure out. I couldn't figure out what to like. I don't know how he's getting cat commands that I didn't know exist, but I guess there's some sort of feline code that they understand so they can actually take control, because they might need whisker scratching or some sort of thing like that, where us humans go, well, that doesn't seem that important, and they're like, yeah, but you ain't got whiskers, bitch. Not like this. All right, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sorry, because I think this is very serious. It's a badass tune, but I'm also building up to maybe, well, no, I mean, it's in my, I reference it everywhere. So I have two Laura Fabian. Lara. Damn it, see? Yeah, I fucked the first time. I was like, Laura. And they're like, how dare you? And I'm like, oh. We're off to a good start. Well, actually, they should, I've got two Miss Fabian videos. One song I've heard that blah, blah, blah. Not that this place is gonna, there's only a couple bus riders that are gonna possibly see both. And, so I'm probably a little more over the top right now because, I'm going to go visit Miss Fabian, and it's been a long time. This, the live piano version of the one, I watched the video this like a year and, 15 months ago or something. So even maybe more, a year and a half already. So it's been a while. And Miss Fabian was one of the most important things on the channel. So I might be channeling a little of that stress, because it's just a lot of stuff to deal with, because it's a very nice group. But, you got to turn off. There's not going to be any post-apocalyptic storytelling in there. And then when there was, holy crap, it was so crazy. I mean, honest to God, a lot of it's on Patreon, I think, but the Mademoiselle Zhivago, man, blew my mind. There was some incredible. Hey, there's one video they did for that. That's that Miss Fabian. Dude, that shit's like mostly banned because it was so brutal. It was like kids singing at a school play, and there's a couple of them, and then, there's one they're singing, and then the people who oppose the control system bust into the school and then take everybody hostage so they can have their rights and grievances heard. And the story empathized on both sides of the conflict. So I thought the video was great, but I think it triggered too many people, so it was hard to find. But whatever, there's a weird mix of politics, beauty, wonder, grace, and holy crap, it gets complicated, because you want to know what you can promise? None of the listeners there are ready to engage in anything else but she's the greatest singer ever type stuff. At least here with Chester P. off the Post-Apocalyptic Storyteller, we could probably engage in a few more conversations. Okay, I'm vented. I really need to keep all that shit to myself when I do the reactions. This is where I go wrong, That's why the channel don't go nowhere, because this is the shit that most people just would, take their, Pfizer adjustment pill to deal with. But I'm just like, fuck it, let it out. I don't care. That'll never be in the past. I'm hoping that's just who I am. I've made peace with it.
Dirty politicians, dirty judges, and dirty cops.
A lot of dirty shit.
Dirty politicians, bringing you the drama. Dirty politicians, dirty judges, and dirty cops. Politicians, dirty judges, and dirty cops.
Yeah, if I was looking to break free or someday decided that we should grow the channel beyond control, I think I would have to do everything, then go back and do some edits, have a summary of what I thought of the reaction, do it as little spoken word over all the long endings. And then use that as like the intro clip with the, watch my reaction video. See, I think that'd be a good idea. I think that would work solid. I'm just not the, hey, good intentions, good ideas, I'll still keep building on the bad ones because I just don't have time. That took 20 minutes right there. I could not get to, it'd be one a day. Ick. I like doing a little more. All right, on the next one. On to the next one, Webby. This was the past. We are now past it. Chester P. Fantastic. Later.